So, good evening. We're back again. Monday antics, the usual shenanigans. Rants, how's your week been, man? Like last week, since Friday, weekend and all that?
Not too bad. Not too bad, man. Do you know what I mean? Oh, big up everyone in the chat as well, brother. I was sorting out studio time with my brother, innit? So that's why I was running a bit late. He's in America, innit? And we got to film a show. We got to film our show on Wednesday, but I have to go to the studio to film it. I'm not filming it at home, innit? So, like, we're just sorting out time differences and shit. So, you get me? Now, all good, man. All good this way, man. It's been a nice, chilled week. You know what I mean? Like, a lot, but then not a lot going on. International breaks are quite boring, but it's kind of good to kind of recharge the batteries. Do you know what I mean? On Saturday, bruv, man, I got 3 big games on Saturday, you know? 3 big games. You got Chelsea, Leicester. Well, no, we've got 2 big games, but because I support Man United, yeah, United are playing as well, innit? Like against Leicester, it's not a big game. But then the other game is Arsenal Liverpool. So I'm watching 3 games on Saturday from not watching any this week.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Mate, I was looking at the fixtures in December, yeah. Arsenal have got 8 games in December. And it's like we've literally had 3 games by the end of this month. We would have had 3 games, I think, or 4 games this month. And it's like Christmas, it's a game every 3 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's mad. So yeah, I'm kind of enjoying not working so hard with the watch-alongs and the fan cams and all of that, but at the same time, yeah, it's like I'm not really looking forward to doing that 8 watch-alongs in a row, man. Like through December, it's going to be mad.
It's going to be mad, bro. It's going to be mad, but you know what I'm saying? Man are looking, I don't know. I just embraced that period, you know. Like I think it's a good period, isn't it? It's a good period for us, isn't it? Like there's a lot more people at home. People just tend to be in better spirits over Christmas as well. So the chat's always a bit more banter. Do you know what I mean? There's always more people tuning in. So I don't know. I kind of like December's, man. Like, and normally me and my brother do like a video on Christmas Day or something. But so that, brother, I don't mind it, innit? Obviously, I don't celebrate Christmas, but it's one of them ones where I just like December. I feel like people are just in better spirits, innit? And the chat's a bit more lively. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to all the games, bro. I'm gonna try and watch as much football as possible, as many different countries as possible. You know what I mean? And hopefully, like Ollie gets sacked over Christmas. It'd be great.
Didn't we do a stream on Christmas Day? It fell on a Friday last year.
Yeah. We done one. I'm sure we did.
Yeah, that was decent, man. Yeah, the Christmas streams are always pretty good, to be fair. But yeah, let's start off with Harry Maguire, man. Your specialist subject. Like, my man's running off giving it all this, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's lining it up like he's just scored the winning goal in the Champions League final. Roy Keane ripped him, man. Absolutely done him, mate. I've never seen Roy Keane go in on someone that hard, man. It was mad.
Bro, you know that he's a Man United player because he's got the knee slide to perfection, bro. They love a knee slide at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? So, no, it's just one of them ones. I'm sure that man just watered the pitch here just for that. I'm very sure of it. You know what I mean? So, no, Harry Maguire is a complete disgrace anyway. Like, I've said it a million times. Like, from when he got made the captain, I was completely against it. And he's showing me exactly why he doesn't have the mentality to be a Manchester United player, let alone the captain, bro. Who the fuck celebrates a goal against Albania when, if I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I swear England are already through. Like, that what man's celebrating like man's like fired England to the World Cup, bro. Like it's Albania, bro. You know what I mean? And that's with no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a load of Albanians, they're cool people, but your football team ain't it, bruv. You know, like that. So
I mean, my Albanian mate, funny enough, his name's Granit, yeah. He was at the game. Yeah. When we were 5-0 up, I just messaged him. I said, "You lot are shit, bruv. I can't lie. You lot are shit." Yeah, he was like, "I'm just happy to be here, man. Like, it's my home country against the country I live in at Wembley." Because I'm just happy to be here. He goes, "We knew we were going to lose. It's just like go for the."
If they're turning up knowing they're going to lose, what do you get out of a knee slide? Yeah, and all this. What do you get out of it? The fans knew they were losing and they went for the day out, but you're sliding on your knees.
Who do you think he was aiming at? Was that a United fans? Do you think with the ears and all that?
It has to be because the media have been pretty soft on Harry Maguire. Do you know what I mean? Like he could be getting absolutely roasted. You know what I mean? But he hasn't really been like the media. You know what it is with Harry Maguire? And you know what I don't like about this victim mentality that he's got? He's one of the most protected players at this football club because he's been shit for a long time, not just this season. He's been shit for a while. He's made mistakes for a while. Mistakes leading to goals. Harry Maguire's, he's got a shitload in it. Do you know what I mean? So it was one of them ones. He was aiming at. He probably was. I felt like he was. I felt like he was aiming it at me.
Oh, we know they watch the streams and that, innit? Come on, let's be real.
I felt like he was in it because nobody dislikes him more than me. So he probably was aiming it at me, and I don't mind. Do you know what I'm saying? But the facts are, he's probably responsible for more mistakes leading to goals than any other player at this football club since he's come in. But he's only now under a little bit of pressure, bro. He should have been getting cooked for the longest while. And all of a sudden now you're in your feelings because people are finally calling you out on your shit, but you've been shit for a minute, bro. So if anything, it's long overdue. Like, so why are you playing the victim now? It's not like you've had one bad game and everyone's forgotten. Bro, you've been shit for a long time. So I don't know what Harry Maguire's on, mate. Personally, I think that he should be getting absolute pelters in the media from every angle, but he's not.
No, yeah, but he ain't. And the reason he ain't is because he is the most expensive centre back in the world, right? And the media, the little media darlings and all that, they're not going to slate him because they're in with the club, right? And the club have obviously said, give him a pass, isn't it? And we'll give you some info here and there about stories that are breaking as it happens. We'll give you a little exclusive interview with the manager or something like that. So that's why they don't. It's the same at Arsenal, mate. Granit Xhaka's the same, right? Granit Xhaka's been involved in more errors leading to goal than any other player in the league since he's been here.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like, and our fans, for some reason, well, I know what the reason is, our fans just love him off. The reason they love him off is because the media, they're linked in with the football club. So they always put propaganda out for him. Yeah, they very, very rarely slate Granit Xhaka off. This is the same guy, by the way, that told all of the fans to fuck off. Right? Under Unai Emery, told everyone to F off, yeah? Fucking threw the armband on the floor and all of that. Yeah, and didn't even apologise for 6 days. When he did apologise, it weren't an apology. It was, oh, well, I get abused on social media, so that's why I did it. And he went on international duty 2 days after he didn't apologise, but did, and said to Swiss media, I'll do it again. But obviously that don't come out over here properly, does it? Because, people,
you know what? It's a weird one with Granit Xhaka, though, bro. Like, because from where I'm sitting, obviously I don't support Arsenal, so I'm never going to share the frustration of Arsenal fans, innit? But objectively, when I look at a Granit Xhaka, yeah, I look at a player that perhaps he's not a great footballer, but I think you've got worse players at your club than him. Like, when I see him play for his country, yeah, I see that there's a player in there. I think that a lot of his confidence is misplaced. I think he's not as good as he thinks he is. I think that he's got a world-class ego and he's just an average footballer. Do you know what I mean? I think he's an average player with a world-class ego, but I think that the club ain't really helped him in terms of who they've put around him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, like, when he was like, yo, fuck off kind of thing, like when he left the pitch, I think that was out of frustration for himself because he knew he wasn't playing well. I don't think it was aimed at all the fans. I think it was just kind of more out of frustration where he's like, oh, fuck off. Like, you lot shut up. Man.
Red mist.
I mean? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, brother, I know I'm playing shit right now.
I don't need you lot booing me.
Like, I don't need this from you lot. Like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I think it was a general fuck off. I don't think it was.
Do you know what the thing with it is, though? It's because we were drawing the game. We weren't winning the game. We were drawing, yeah? And he's walking off at snail pace. And it's like, get off the pitch, mate. So all the fans started booing and jeering. And that's when he just went on a mad one. It's going, come on in. Come on. It's like, I kind of understand why he did it. But at the same time, I'm like, no, you've took the piss out of fans, mate. Like, and then to throw the armband on the floor as well. Yeah, that was disgusting, man. Made Aubameyang pick the armband up off the floor.
But that tells you that he completely lost his head at this point. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he's arrogant anyway. He's arrogant,
but his head's gone at this point because he's thrown the armband. Like nobody really does that unless their head is gone, bro. Like Xhaka's head was gone, bro. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where, like, you can't really excuse that behavior. But like you said, if he's come out and he hasn't even apologized, then I can see why you lot are pissed off with him. Do you know what I mean? Because at least apologize for throwing the armband down, at least.
He came out and I ain't going to be asked to go and find the fucking thing because it was a year ago, but he basically it was an apology off of the back of. It weren't an apology. It was a backhanded apology. It was basically saying, because I get abuse on social media, you know, that's why I did it. And it's like, mate, everyone gets abuse on social media. You play for one of the biggest clubs on the planet. You play in the Premier League. All eyes are on the Premier League. You know, you have to understand the environment you're playing in, and you're idolized by millions of people that want us to go out and win every week. You have to understand that, and that comes with big responsibility. You're getting paid big money. You're getting all the adulation when you win. But as soon as it's going a little bit wonky, you fucking start crying about people cussing you online. And it's like, you know, I understand like some of the stuff that was said to him was fucking disgusting, mate. Like, honestly, about his kid and everything, mate. Like, real vile shit. But to tar every single Arsenal fan with a handful of Arsenal fans, that's where I had an issue with it. And for him to come out and say that when he said it, it was like, why didn't you just say, I lost my head, I apologize, I shouldn't have done it, I was caught up in the moment. And exactly what you said, I was playing bad, people were jeering me, and I just flipped. And it was just a red mist moment. If he had said that, I would have rated him a bit more. The fact he fucking blagged it about, or maybe he didn't blag it, because I have seen some of the shit he's had. But it's like, but then he went on international duty 2 days after that, a fake apology, and said he'd do it again. Yeah. And it's like, well, no, do you know what I mean? You do it again. And it's like, then he sits there flirting with Rome and gets a pay rise. And it's like, nah, man, this guy's dog shit. Yeah, when he went on international duty once before, he stood there and he said something like, with a big smug grin on his face, something like, my mistakes are always highlighted because I play in a defensive position. Yeah, nobody highlights a striker missing a good chance though, do they?
And I thought, but bro, I think he's spot on. Again, as a manager, I've said the same thing. And I'm a striker, like, bro, you see the amount of chances, that players don't take and they don't kill the game off, bro. Like, a striker missing a sitter is literally the equivalent of a defensive mistake, bro. It is, because you give the opposition confidence when you don't kill them off, innit? And I just feel like strikers get away. Like, bro, look at someone like Timo Werner, for example, like the amount of chances that this guy misses, like, bro, like if he misses 4 or 5 chances in a game, and his team lose, you can blame him. Don't, even if a defender makes 1 mistake and he's missed 5 chances, bro, you've made 5. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, with attacking players, it's like there's such a wider margin for error when you're an attacking player, bro. You get away with fucking murder.
No, I agree with what he said. It was the way he said it. It was almost like trying to cover up his shit performance.
He said it to deflect away from his performance, which is bullshit, innit? And like what I said with Harry Maguire as well, the fact that he said he did what he did, and then he came out and then he tried to backtrack and say, oh yeah, this wasn't aimed at anyone, this, that, and the other. I'd rather he came out and he said, listen, these guys are pricks, like, I've been playing shit at the moment, but some of the abuse I've got is a bit over the top. I would have said, fine, I respect that you're standing up for yourself. Do you know what I mean? And you're saying, yo, you know what? Cool, I've been shit. I'm owning it, but I think that some of the criticism is way off or is over the top. If he says that, I have a lot more respect for him than him coming out saying, oh yeah, celebration didn't mean anything. What? So what's that for? You don't celebrate like that.
What's all this all about then? Like, who are you giving that to? Because it weren't the Albanian fans booing, because they weren't booing. I watched the game. I don't normally watch the game. I watched the game. And it's like, but this is another reason why our fans get the ump with Xhaka, Like, he gets sent off and Arteta hugs him and defends him in the press conference. Pepe gets sent off. Arteta throws him under the bus.
That was horrible as well. I remember that.
Yeah, against Leeds. And fucking the next game, or a couple of games later, he gets sent off and starts cuddling him and tapping him on his ass and defends him. Oh, I know why he got sent off. It's just a heat of the moment against Burnley. And it's like, you literally just hung that guy out to dry, and this one you're sucking off. I want to ask you this question, because somebody put it in about 3 or 4 times. Why are people like yourself being called E fans? What does that mean?
They apparently we're E fans.
What's going on here?
Because we're online or something, internet, like E something. But I thought E was electric blood, like like E cars and that. Like I don't know. That's what I don't know. I don't know what the E means. And that's weird, because both of us, but internet, what's the E for though? Internet starts with an I, bruv. You know what I mean? And it's like me and you were match going fans, so we're not E-fans, blood. We're not
E-Reds. There you go. Look,
we're not
E-Reds.
internet fans, bro. We're fans that have spent our money on season tickets to go to watch the team home and away and in different countries and stuff like that. So I don't understand what that's supposed to be a derogatory term, but I'm not offended, bro.
Nah. Yeah, it's a bit, mate, I don't really understand it. So there's probably some little 14-year-old that's come up with it in a Twitter DM group chat thinking he's funny.
Yeah. Like fans. And I bet you the person that came up with it probably don't even go to games.
Exactly. It's probably a Twitter DM group, and it's like, oh, let's 100%. Share this around. Let's all retweet this and make this go viral. Then it sticks. It's like e-fans, mate. I was doing.
Yeah, they're basically saying it's a term that they're using, for non-local fans. So it's another. So basically, it's another way, of trying to show your elitism amongst.
Maybe that's what the E stands for.
Maybe it isn't. Hey. It's just elite. It's bullshit. It's basically they're saying I'm better than you, because I live around the corner, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So if that's what if that's what makes them feel good, then that's great. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's all great, bro. When it's all said and done, we can buy school shoes for all their kids, Lee. You know them. That's just how it is, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You win. You live around the corner. I don't care.
Yeah. Well done. You live in Manchester. It's a fucking shithole.
Hey, bro, Lee said that, not me, bro.
It's a dump.
I'm not involved in any of that, Lee. So you can have.
Mate, I'm not looking to go to Manchester anytime soon, bro.
I am not involved in any of that talk right there, mate.
It's a dump. Yeah, it's a dump. Yeah, the best part for going out in Manchester as well is is down by Canal Side and all that. Yeah, that's the best part to go out. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say the M6, bro. You're taking
the road out.
Nah, bro. See, I'm not Northern Quarter's all right still to go out, but you know what? Yeah, like I'm not involved in any of this. This is Lee Gunner, bro.
Man's thinking, I don't want to get punched up next time I'm in Manchester.
That's a Lee Gunner exclusive, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, come on, mate. Manchester's a dump. Let's be real with it. Yeah, it is a dump.
It's cold, isn't it? That's all I'll say on the subject. Lee can say whatever he wants, bro. I'm not involved.
I'm not looking to go to Manny anytime soon, bro. No, to be fair, all jokes aside, a lot of it is a dump. A lot of it is, yeah. But do you know the one thing I'll say about people from Manchester, because there's quite a few in Spain, yeah, right? In the bit where I live, every person I've ever met from Manchester is mad friendly. Yeah, the area is a bit of a dump, I can't lie, yeah. But every single person that's come from Manchester that lives here that I've met, and I met 3 or 4 at the weekend, mad friendly, and it's like. Everyone I've met in England that's from Manchester, whether they're like a Man United fan, a Man City fan, whatever team they support, yeah, they are actually really friendly people. They're proper nice people, man. Like no fucking idiots, like trying to fucking act all Bertie because they realise where they come from, innit? Like they respect the area they're from and that. So yeah, but other than that,
someone in the chat said Manchester humbled them. You man are horrendous in the chat, you know, bro. The chat's always lit, you know.
No, honestly, Manchester's not
humble them, you know.
If you had to pick of an area out of the country to live, you're not going to pick Manny, are you? Let's be real.
No, yeah, of course not.
But no, there is some nice parts of Manchester, the same as there's some nice parts of everywhere, but there's also some shit parts in it. But yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. I just like in and out.
You can say that living in fucking sunny Spain. You know what I mean? It's not the same for all of us, mate. Do you know what I mean?
So, that's a good backtrack.
Please, bro, moonwalking like Lingard, bro. I'm telling you.
But no, it's mad, mate. E fans, you know. Like I don't really get like all of this shit, bro. It's kind of funny. I have to admit, like, you know, fucking. I know how many like games you've been to. You've been fucking here, there, and everywhere watching Man United.
Yeah, like, everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Yeah, your camera's mad fuzzy.
It's fine. I sorted it out. I just put the lights on, innit?
Yeah, but yeah, fucking the amount of money we've both spent going and watching these fucking dead teams, bruv, and then people have got the audacity to sit and call you internet fan. Like, okay,
bro,
mate.
Like, brother, again, it's to make them feel better about themselves, Lee, bro. Like, man, don't need to really put these guys down, innit, bro? Like, I love my life, innit? I'm calm. You know, I couldn't give a shit. They can call me whatever. Literally.
Well, it is.
It just literally
I've got my San Miguel. I've got the beach around the corner. The sun's still shining. Fucking life's good, mate.
That's it.
Life's fucking good. Life's good. But I wanted to ask you about Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Because he got, well, I wouldn't say he got knocked out of the competition because they're in the qualifiers now, right? But they only needed a draw to qualify as top of the group, and they would have qualified. And last minute, Mitrovic, of all fucking people, of all people, Mitrovic scored the winner. Whipped off his shirt, started doing a run that way. Didn't do the Ronaldo, but he whipped off his shirt.
Yeah.
But mate, fuck him. They've qualified now. Big up to Serbia, man. They've qualified for the last 2 major tournaments, man. Yeah, big up to Serbia, because listen, if you look,
that's elite level shithousing as well. Don't think Mitrovic doesn't know what he was doing, you know.
Oh, of course, made the shirts off and he's fucking wheeling the shirt around. Like 100%. They've qualified twice now, 2 tournaments in a row, right? And if you actually look at their squad and then compare it to the Portugal squad, that should be a no contest. Yeah. Like that should literally be like England Albania the other night. That should have been a wiping of the floor. Yeah, and it's mad. But yeah, Ronaldo coming out saying on Instagram that some fucking philosophical bullshit or saying, like, I can't even remember what he fucking said. I'm gonna find it because it's gonna bug me otherwise. But it's like, you know, fucking this guy can't even drag his country out the fucking group anymore. Like, what's
no,
that
but he
about?
can't though. But he shouldn't really be expected to do that no more. He's not that kind of player, and he hasn't been for a while. But you know what it is? Stats have conned people into believing that he's still like a top player because he scores the odd good goal. He's not. You can't expect Ronaldo to carry your team in it. Like, you can't. If you expect him to do that, like, you're gonna be disappointed in it. Like, that's just one of them ones. Ronaldo's a finisher. Like, he's someone that scores. He's the guy that kind of puts the icing on the cake. But if the cake's shit, what's the point in it? And at the moment, that's what Ronaldo is doing, bro. Like, what's the point? Man ain't gonna ice the cake if the cake ain't finished. He needs the cake to be finished first, innit?
He put on his Insta a post of him wiping his face, wiping his tears.
Why is he crying? They're not out.
No, I don't. I'm not sure whether he cried or not. He's got his head down. He's got his t-shirt up, and he looks pissed off. And he put, "Football has shown us time and again that sometimes it's the winding roads that lead us to the most desired wrecks." What the fuck, mate? Why don't you just say you played shit? Why don't you just say that?
Or just don't say anything.
Do you know what I mean?
Or just don't say anything. Do you know what I mean? How about that? How about you just don't say anything?
It's mad. It's actually mad. Mate, I find it funny when I see Ronaldo upset, man, because I just think, like, I do like him because, like, listen, he's still doing it and still scoring goals and that, yeah. And he's had to fucking change his whole game just to compete with the actual GOAT, Leo Messi, right? Just to keep up with his figures, yeah, right. But I like the mentality of that. It's like you've said, right, he's the best fucking player. I want to be better than him. Yeah, how do I do that? I score more goals. Yeah, so he's changed his game. So I kind of get what he's done, right? And I rate that, yeah. But at the same time, I love seeing him cry. Yeah, because, like, it's just funny seeing him in tears, mate. Yeah, it's like you don't see Messi in tears often. You see Ronaldo always in tears, bruv. And it's like, yeah, fuck you.
See, look, someone said our RANTS hates him and that. Bro, listen, you know what? I don't hate him, but you know what it is? I hate his fanboys, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even when Gary Neville done that, remember when Gary Neville was doing the Sky Sports thing, and then they put the wrong Messi stats and that to make Ronaldo look better?
Oh yeah. Monday Night Football, yeah.
It's like, bro, Ronaldo fans always pick and choose what numbers and what stats they want to use, to try and talk him into the conversation. When really, like, career goals, Messi scored more than him. Like, from the bench, Messi scored more than him. Do you know what I mean? Free kicks, Messi scored more than him. Do you know what I mean? All these things, it's just like, what are you talking about? And Messi's younger as well.
And like, he's not a striker.
Yeah, so literally, so when man are comparing Messi, who don't play up front, and has never really been a striker, like an out-and-out striker, with someone that literally is an in-the-box centre forward, and he still outscored him, like, what's the conversation really about, bro? Like, there's no contest. So for me, I just get annoyed at his fanboys. I don't necessarily hate him. Like, I don't really like how he behaves as a person because it's just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't see the point in man crying, like, when I see a grown man crying and punching the floor like a 5-year-old, like, it I don't know, I find it very, like, pathetic. I'm not gonna lie, innit? I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I don't like when I'm watching. I remember I watched the game against, I think, Porto in the Champions League when they went out, and towards the end of the game, he was diving all over the place trying to win a penalty, just by any means, just trying to get this penalty and that. And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm someone who loves winning, innit? But I won't do anything to win, bruv. Like, I will not. I'm not gonna do anything in it, bro. You're never gonna see me rolling around on the floor, like punching the floor and crying, bro. Like that. Like for what? Like it's like, come on, bro. No, nah, I couldn't do it. Like that's just me personally, bro. Like certain people like certain things. Like people say that his attitude's amazing and they love it, and some people can't stand it, bro. Like not everyone's
I'm a bit of both. I like his attitude and his mentality of I want to be a goal scoring machine, and that's the only way I'm going to be considered the greatest player on the planet, because that's how the Ballon d'Or is. The more goals you score, the fucking quicker you get there. Right, so I like that mentality, the way that he's actually changed from being a really exciting winger into being just a fucking machine, because he wants to be seen as the best. The only way
he's got an elite mentality. He's got an elite mentality in it. Like,
but then at the same time,
I respect it massively. I do, but just man's character. I just don't
like the fucking the crybaby antics. Like you said, like I don't mind people trying to cheat to win, because if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? You know, fucking, I've seen Luis Suarez. But it's true. Yeah,
hey, listen, I hear that. But there's levels to cheating. There's levels to cheating. There's gamesmanship and there's cheating in it. Like that with me, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. If I'm on the football pitch, yeah, I'll put my arm up for a throw in, even though I know that it's the other way. Like that's gamesmanship, innit? But when you're fucking literally pretending man hit you in the face and rolling around and doing all those, I would not do that. Like that's not me, innit? Like I'm not gonna try to get a man sent off because like that. I'm not gonna do you know what I'm saying? And even the dive, if no one touches me, I'm not gonna fall over. Do you know what I'm saying? Like so it's just one of them ones where literally, like if I feel contact, I might go down, but I'm not gonna be trying to throw myself over imaginary legs. And
who was it you were doing that the other week? What game was it? Was it Villa? It was Villa, wasn't it?
Oh, bro.
That was just ridiculous. When Zuma went in for a tackle,
Bruno does it as well, though. Bruno does it as well, though. So it's one of them ones where I can't say that Man United haven't benefited from it, because we have, innit? But I just genuinely don't like it. Like even as a manager, if my players did that, I wouldn't like it, bro. Like I genuinely wouldn't like it, because it makes me angry. It makes me angry, because it's like, if you fell over and man hasn't touched you, you could have stayed up and scored, bro. Why did you go down? Do you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you don't believe in yourself to score the goal. That's why you've dived, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I remember there was one time the ball's gone over the top for Man United, and he's through on goal, but then he slowed down purposely because he knows the defender's coming in behind him and he's waiting for the contact and falling over. But I'm like, bro, you should have just gone ahead and got the shot off, like, unless you don't back yourself to score from there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just all weird to me. I think the psychology behind diving, especially when you're goal scoring position, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't get it, especially when there's fucking VAR everywhere. Like, and they're going to check it and they're going to see.
Yeah.
I don't really get it. I
don't either, bro. But like with him, it's one of them ones. I respect his achievements. I respect how he's changed his game and managed to keep himself relevant, after all these years, because it takes some doing in it to stay in the conversation and continue to score goals, irrespective of how his overall game has suffered. But you know what I mean? I respect what he's done, but it's just not my cup of tea, bro. He's not my cup of tea. Like aesthetically, I'm someone who, my favorite players ever are all players that I love to watch. I think he hasn't been good to watch for a long time, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's not a favorite of mine.
He's not a get you off of your seat type of player anymore, is he?
I think most of the guys that are obsessed with CR7, are only obsessed,
they fancy
with his numbers and that as well. But they're obsessed with his numbers. You can't tell me you enjoy watching him play, because it's fucking boring. Do you know what I mean? He's never in the game, bro. It's like watching paint dry.
Yeah, and all it is he's hardly ever in the game. When he is in the game, it's all about him. Yeah, the amount of times he could have squared it in that Villa game to Greenwood, and Greenwood's getting the ump with him, and then people are getting on to Greenwood saying, "How dare you cuss the fucking goat?" And it's like, "How dare you not pass Greenwood the ball, you greedy bastard?" Yeah, like, Do you know what I mean? Your goat's not passing to the fucking kid who could have got you back in the game. You might have ended up winning it. Yeah, and it's like that's why I don't like him. Like I do like him, and I do like some things about him, but overall, if he's clean through on goal, he ain't squaring it, mate. Yeah, if it's guaranteed that he can square it and you win the game, he wants the glory, even if he misses, right? 9 times out of 10, he won't miss, but if he does, then
no, there was a video like from the game, innit? Like injury time, they need a goal. A man's doing fucking volleys from like 25 yards out here on his weaker foot. He's never gonna score. Like man just wants the glory at all times. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is, bro. Unfortunately, so obviously, like I do understand that everyone has their preferences. Like even me, when I think about my favorite players of all time, R9 is the only striker that's in there, probably in my top 10, because I like players that get on the ball, like get on the ball, dictate the game, and not only that,
can do a little skill, but they've got a bit of everything.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I look at Ronaldinho, Zidane, like Messi, Maradona, like even Iniesta, players like that, yeah, like they've got something about them. Even like the Bergkamps of this world, like they've got more to them than just.
That's why I like Zola and Cantona, and everyone got on my case.
That's why Cantona's the reason why I support Manchester United, bro. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be Eric Cantona. That was like the first player that I remember like saying, "Yo, like I want to play like him," just because he had this aura about him. He had the ball control,
the collar up.
Yeah, the collar up, like the arrogance, bro, and just the way that he would pick up the ball at any part of the pitch. Like people can't tell me. People say, "Oh, Cantona was a striker," but he wasn't really. He played wherever he wanted. Do you know what I mean? He didn't play right up top. He wasn't a target man.
Cantona was more of a Bruno type player, isn't it? Like that position.
He just
like
went
a false 9, number 10, kind of a 9.5.
Yeah.
Like a bit of both. But do you know what? Yeah, the one goal that always sticks in my memory with him. Yeah, there's 2 actually. The goal against Liverpool where he slapped that volley in the final.
The volley, FA Cup.
That was the green and silver, or the green and silver shirt for Liverpool, innit? Yeah, right. And the goal where he dinked, I think it was Southampton goalkeeper, and he just stood there.
He stood there, bro. Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, man. Like, but he was fucking brilliant. That geezer was so talented, mate. So talented
player. And those are the kind of players, that make me love football, innit? Like that's what it is. It's an emotional thing. Like when I see man scoring like back post headers and penalties and stuff like that, bro, it doesn't evoke any emotion in me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like none whatsoever. Like the first couple years at Real Madrid, and I'd say his whole time at Manchester United genuinely excited me, bro. Like even
dribbling, pace,
dribbling skills, little chops, long range, like screamers, everything. Yeah, and then free kicks, and then all of that disappeared, and then man just became a goal poacher, and I got bored.
Goal hanging striker.
Yeah, I just got bored after that, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the man that are genuinely still in love with him, they're only in love with the numbers. Because his actual all-around game is dead, fam.
You just said about if you was to do your all-time top players, like only R9 as a striker, isn't there? For me, it's pretty similar, but I loved Batistuta when I was younger, man. Like
he was one of my favorites.
I've seen him fucking break my heart as well at Wembley, bro. Like when we played at Wembley for a season, they fucking slapped us up. Yeah, he was fucking such a good striker. But you're right, him and R9 are probably the only 2 for me strikers that if I was to do a top 20 players, like actual out and out strikers, they're probably the only 2 that get in there. Like because I do like the Bergkamps, the Zolas, the Cantonars, the Zidanes, players like that. Like proper, like somebody like Recoba. Like not many people will remember how fucking good that geezer is.
Ridiculous player.
Unbelievable footballer, man.
Another one in Italy that was one of my favorites, Pavel Nedved, Del Piero, all of them, they weren't out and out strikers. They used to just play off the striker, mad creative, very technical.
Letitia is another one.
That's what I mean. Rui Costas and that, like all these guys, technically very, very proficient. Like I was never in love with like out and out number 9s, bro. Like I always liked the number 10s because they were more technical, they were more intelligent,
more exciting to watch.
Yeah, way more exciting to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like even like Pablo Aimar and that, like bro, like there's been some ballers, in it. So those are the players I'm drawn to. Like when I look at Ronaldo's skill set on a technical level, he's nowhere near any of them kind of players. So for me,
to be fair, somebody said Aguero in the chat. Yeah, Aguero's got to be a shout as well. Aguero,
he's very technical. Underrated technically, Aguero, brilliant finisher, but I wouldn't say that Sergio Aguero is someone that I'd really like. I was excited to watch. I wasn't, bro. I like people that pick up the ball in the little hole and they do nice things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather watch David Silva, or I'd rather watch like a prime Juan Mata. I'd rather watch like them kind of players, even like a prime Ozil at Real Madrid. I'd rather watch
somebody like Gaza that can fucking
exactly. Players that play in between the lines, and can create and can also score goals. Like, those are the players I'm drawn to, innit? Like, I'm drawn to those kind of players.
Yeah, same. That's why when everyone was getting on my case the other month about me picking fucking Cantona and Zola and Bergkamp over Henry, it's not because
it's a preference.
That's what I like watching, isn't it? Like, I love. Listen, don't get it twisted. Thierry Henry's given me some of the best moments in football of supporting my club. Yeah, but them players, they always, for me, like, them number 10 type players, right? And this is why people were getting on to me, because they were going, "Oh, but you don't rate Ozil." No, I rated Ozil until he came to my club. Yeah, the same as everyone fucking rated. The same as everyone fucking rated fucking Jose until he comes to your club.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
I rated Alexis Sanchez until he came to Man United.
Yeah, Alexis, bro. That drunk video, I wish I'd never fucking deleted it, bro. Yeah, I came in at like 6 a.m. I was like, shit, I didn't do my video. Yeah, I was hammered, down 2 pints of water, and declared my undying love to Alexis.
Bro.
Yeah, but that video, I went to bed. I must have gone to bed about 7 that morning. Yeah, years and years ago when he played for us, right? And this is when he was linked to come to you lot, right? And I was like, don't go. I don't want you. I love you, Alexis. I was fucking, I am so gutted I deleted that video, because I woke up and it was on about 30,000 views in about 4 hours.
Mad thing, bro.
Yeah, and it's the funny thing is the amount of people that actually remember that video and go, "Yo, you should re-upload it." It's like, bro, I deleted it, innit? Because otherwise I would re-upload it. Yeah, but let's answer this question from Chike before we come to Zidane in a minute. Yeah, another GOAT who's now a pretty good manager, but we'll come to that in a minute. Who are your favourites for the World Cup 2022? I'd have to say, listen, people are going to get on my case, but the Germans, man, like, they're coming. They're coming second wind, mate. I'm telling you. Yeah, Italy will be there, but Brazil as well. You can't rule out fucking Italy, Brazil, or Germany in any tournament, man.
Yeah, in every tournament you have to think about Germany, France, Italy,
France as well. Sorry,
France, and the Spaniards. Like, them 4 countries, you cannot rule out at all. Like, do you know what I mean? But I'm sticking with France because it's France, innit? Like, it's one of them ones where the one thing I like about France is, even if they're not playing well, they can just pull it out of the bag. They've got such a great mentality with the likes of Benzema, the likes of Griezmann, Pogba, whatever. Even if they're not playing well, which is quite a lot of the time, because France are not amazing to watch, bro, but nah, man, there's something about them where they're very efficient. They just know how to win.
Do you know what it is with them? They're like, you see, when the Germans or the Italians, they just get the job done. Like, every tournament that you see France or Germany win, like, and people take the piss out of Germany saying they're just efficient, German efficiency and all that. That's how France have got now. Yeah, they've got so many good players, and their bench is stacked as well. Yeah, that they can literally just like play shit, but they'll grind away. Italy against us in that Euros final, I don't think they were great, but they got the job done. They got the job done.
You know what they were? No, but you know what it was? I don't think they were great, but I don't think they needed to be, because England was so poor. Apart from the early goal, they had nothing. And Italy, as soon as they pressed England, England had no answers for it.
And but do you know what I like about all of them teams we've just mentioned, right? Do you remember when it was? I think Saka was going clean through from the halfway line, and Chiellini just grabbed hold of his shirt. That's the shithousery they do, isn't it? That's the shithousery these teams do that we don't do as a nation. Like, if that was Insigne going through, is Harry Maguire grabbing him at the back of the shirt like that?
Nope, he wouldn't be able to catch
him. And he'll go through and he'll probably score. Whereas Chiellini's like, yo, get over here. That's what all these teams do now. Like, fucking, they're very clever and they're very cute with what they do. Whereas I don't think England.
I'm trying to teach my players to do that now as well, because we was on the receiving
end. Fouling's the win, mate.
Yeah, we was on the receiving end of it. a few weeks ago. We ended up drawing the game in it, but it's like, bruv, you gotta give professional fouls, man. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Stopping a counter attack is just as, bro. It's just as important as a goal line clearance sometimes because you don't know.
Yeah, tactical fouls, mate. They're the win all day long. Big up to Ezio as well for your donation. Listen, there's 1,200 in here, man. Make sure you slap the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to Rants. His link's in the title. Blue hyperlink. Click on it. Straight to YouTube on his channel. Subscribe. In fact, let me get your because I put it in the description. Yeah, your Twitch. But let me pin it to the comments. I need to start doing that. Yeah, I'll pin it to the comments. And that way it's easier. They don't have to go to the fucking description then, do they? But make sure you go and subscribe to Rants's Twitch. Yeah, I'll stick it as the pinned comment now. It would help if I actually put the whole fucking fucking hell, what have I done here? But listen, smack the likes up, people. And we're going to talk about Zizou, linked to your lot, man. Apparently, he has consulted Cristiano Ronaldo. Why does everything
lies, bro?
This guy?
That's why I know it's lies.
Do you know what? When I read the story, there's so many inconsistencies with the story. It's mad. Like, honestly, there's a fucking shitload of inconsistencies with the story. Yeah, and it's like, I just look at some of these things, and it's the same. I did a stream earlier on this afternoon about Nicola Pepe. Yeah, and the story came from a guy who's got a YouTube channel. Yeah, that has got about 20k subs. He's now got a job working at Football London. So this story's come out about Pepe. Off of the back of that, that story's now gone everywhere. But it weren't him saying that that's happening. It was him sat on his channel saying that this is what he would like for it to happen. Yeah, and
so
off of the
how
back
did it get lost in translation?
Because that's what Football London do, bro. I've been telling everyone about that platform, man. It is worse than the Sun.
What do they do?
Bro, it's worse than the Sun. They're like London-based. London-based.
Is it a YouTube channel or a newspaper or a magazine?
No, it's a newspaper. It's a newspaper, an online newspaper, yeah. But, bro, they are fucking worse. Yeah, they are worse than the Sun, right? And basically what's happened is he sat there, gave his opinion on Nicola Pepe, and then and he works for Football London. So he's just talking randomly on a channel, right? And Football London have published it. Yeah, and I'll tell you exactly what the headline is. Yeah, listen to this bullshit, bro. Yeah, listen to this.
Someone said E-News, but I know big up.
E-News.
It's 81. That's fucking quality.
Somebody, so Football London run with it and put Nicola Pepe heading closer to Arsenal exit after 31.5 million transfer link surface. So basically, what this lad was saying, and the reason they've put the figure in there, right, is
where did they get this figure from, by the way?
No, this is for Kulusevski, Dejan Kulusevski, yeah, who plays for Juve. Nicola Pepe, I'll read this, yeah. This is the bullshit, right? So can Dejan Kulusevski be the Pepe replacement? They've then linked the video off of the channel that this lad's saying this on, yeah? Right? And they've run a whole different story because this is what he's saying that he would maybe consider seeing. Maybe Pepe's going to leave. If he does, I'd like this person to maybe come in. He could be the replacement. This journalist, yeah, and he is a journalist now. He works for this paper. It's got the story with his name on it, but the headlines are obviously done by somebody else, the chief editor or whatever, I'd imagine, yeah? Right? They have now run this story. So off of the back of that, if you just type in Pepe Arsenal, right, it comes up. That was 2 days ago at 5 a.m. that article dropped. That same night, the Sun newspaper ran a story, Pepe close to Arsenal move for 25 mil. Then TalkSport have got hold of it today. Then the Daily Mirror, then everyone. So if you haven't seen the original story, which is why I did my stream on it to rip it apart. Right. But if you just see the TalkSport headline or the Daily Mail headline, all of a sudden you're thinking, Ross, Nicola Pepe's leaving and we're getting Kulusevski in return.
So what? Like, so they're trying to say that Pepe was going to go there for 25 million plus that geezer.
Basically, when you read this whole article, it's the biggest load of bollocks you'll ever read, yeah? Right. It's just this. It's like me and you sitting on here now, and then a newspaper taking what we've just said about Cantona or Ronaldo and making a whole new story out of it.
Right.
That's what's happened with it.
But so, unfortunately, like I was saying on my stream at 1 o'clock with Statman, I said, bro, a lot of these journalists are bored, fam. Like, they are literally the epitome of jobless, bro. Like, there's nothing to do.
Yeah, fact.
So because there's no stories, they have to invent them, bro. Like, bro, there's never news every day, blood.
Nah.
Like,
bro,
most of the stuff that we hear from journalists are just recycled shitly that they said yesterday or the day before, just in a different way.
Well, look at the one the other day.
How often is the news actually new? It's not new. It's not new, blood. Why is it called news? This should be called olds, fam. Like, man are saying
olds.
Bruv, man come out today saying, oh, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not going to get sacked from Man United. They're going to wait till the end of the season. We knew that. Why do you need to tell us that now? We knew that last week. We knew that the week before that.
Look on Friday when we were on your Twitch channel, yeah? That's pinned to the top of the comments. Go and follow RANTS' Twitch and subscribe as well, yeah? But look on Friday when people were saying that quote from Sir Alex Ferguson, but it was a quote from 2008 that they had regurgitated.
Yeah, of course.
Do you remember? And it's like
2 years later, try and make it out to be something new, fam. Get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no such thing as news every day.
Title is just fucking mad, and it gets people in. I would love to see how many people click on some of these articles, because I guarantee it's less than the people that are watching this. There's 1150 watching this right now. I guarantee some of these articles have less than 1100 people click on them. Lifetime. Yeah. But that's why they churn out 20 a day. Because they think, Ross, if that's then 20,000 hits a day, then they've got all their pop-up ads. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how they can afford to pay people.
But bro, think about it this way, yeah? Every person in this chat, there's nearly 1,200 people here, yeah? Something new doesn't happen in your life every day. It doesn't. You wake up, you brush your teeth, I hope. You know them ones there. Shower, I hope. Might have a shit. You know what I'm saying? Might eat food, work, go sleep. Every day. There's no news there. There's nothing new there. You know, like that. That's the average day. Nothing new happens in it. Like that. That's what it is. So why do you think these fuckers have got stories every day? They don't, bruv. So don't wake up every day, yeah, and expect something new to happen with these fucking journalists. There's nothing new going on. It's the same shit, bruv. Just like it's the same shit that you're going to do today, you're going to do tomorrow. Might check YouTube. Going to check your phone. Everything you're doing today, you're going to do tomorrow. But you think these bumper hoes got news every day? No, they don't. But they got to get paid.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, I made a story up, right? I made a story up. Legit. This is legit, yeah? I made a story up 2 transfer windows ago, yeah? No, probably 2 years ago. It was probably December, January transfer window 2 years ago, right? Yeah. And I made this story up that Arsenal were linked to Donny van der Beek. The video's still on the channel. I just made it up. I genuinely made it up. Yeah, I was sat there and I was scrolling so much news, yeah, and I was like, bro, I've covered all of this. There's only so many times I can talk about this player, man. Yeah. Like, so I was like, fuck it, I'll make a story up just for the banner and see if it gets mainstream.
Bro, man, them are doing Man United to Sancho videos, yeah, for like 7 months in a row. Bro, 7 months. Sancho to Man United. Sancho's agreed terms.
Sancho
wants to come back to England. Chelsea wants Sancho. No, they don't want Sancho. Man United are getting Sancho. The D's agreed. The deal's not agreed. Image rights isn't agreed. He's going to get the number 7. No, he's not going to get the number 7. Bare Sancho stories every day, blood. For 7 months.
I made that story up about Van der Beek, yeah? Right, the next day, every single mainstream outlet went with it. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Every single mainstream outlet went with Donny van der Beek to Arsenal. Yeah, I made it up. Yeah, and it's like, that's how easy it is for fake news to travel, isn't it? Like, I just don't get it sometimes, man. It's like, but if you haven't seen that from the original source, then you would think that Pepe's leaving for 25 million quid and we're going to go and sign this geezer from Juve for 30 million quid. And it's like, so you'd be thinking, oh, wow, Pepe's going. And if you don't like Pepe, you're buzzing, isn't it? Yeah, it's like...
Oh, there was one brother online, that pretended, that Bruno and Pogba injured each other in training and they weren't available for the game, bruv. And newspaper printed it, bruv. And it was some fake Twitter account that put it out. Bruv, like, listen, you man remember that.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Fuck me.
When that last season? That was last season,
Yeah,
isn't it?
well, man said they ran into each other in training.
When that before the Liverpool or City game? It was before
Yeah,
a big
one
game,
of the
isn't
big games, bro. Man said they ran into each other, clattered each other. They're both out. What? Nah, bro. Nah, the internet's fucked. I swear.
It is. It's mad.
This is why I can't in it with these guys. That's why every time someone puts something in the chat, I'm like, bro, fact check that for me.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Running with bare wild shit every day, fam.
No, that's true, man.
As soon as I heard the Zidane stuff, I was like, this is fake. Because Zidane don't speak good enough English. He wouldn't come in mid-season either. Like, when we were linked with Zidane before, one of the things Zidane said categorically,
yeah, he wants a pre-season.
I need a pre-season and I need money.
Yep.
Like, I'm not coming in halfway through the season, and working with what you have. I need my own. I need my own window, and I need to choose who I'm keeping and who I'm not keeping. Those were the stipulations, bro.
Yeah, facts, man.
So,
let's answer this guy's question, man. Suarez or Lewandowski? For me, Suarez all day long.
Yeah,
it's just more. I don't know. He's one of them. Like, the guy can. Lewandowski's a bad boy striker. I can't lie. Yeah, but again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier about strikers and number 10. Suarez is a striker, but he's not a striker. He can do it all. He can run. He can dribble. He can fucking bite you.
He's a striker, but he's creative as well.
Yeah, and he can score some mad goal. That fucking goal he scored against Norwich for Liverpool, bruv, where he just slapped it from 45. Yeah, that was a joke. Absolute joke. But that guy's sick, man. And funny enough, I packed him earlier on FIFA. I packed him earlier. I was like, rah, Suarez, yeah, we've been that. Cheers. I got Ronaldo up front, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't need Suarez. After all that Ronaldo slander, mate, I've got him up front. But big up to everyone watching live, man. We're going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes, people, yeah? Come on, Valderrama don't get enough respect. Valderrama, bruv, mad hair. Mad hair.
But that's what he'll always be known for.
Yeah, the mad hair. Mad hair. Like, he was a good player, though, man. Very good player. Just mad hair. And that's what people will remember him for, the craziness. Which team was it in the World Cup that they all died? Was it Romania? They all dyed their hair blonde. Do you remember?
Yeah, because I think it was Petrescu and them, man. They all had.
That's it, Petrescu, Dan Petrescu, when he played for Chelsea.
Yeah, all the blonde highlights.
Yeah, it's crazy. What you got coming up, man?
Bruv, every day I'm always doing content, innit? I'm not sure if I'm doing my show with Louis tonight. Obviously, because his nan passed and that, so I need to check in on him and see how he is. But other than that, I'm editing now. I'm editing yesterday's game. So I had my league debut yesterday for my futsal team, and we won again. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna be editing that. That will go out either tomorrow or Wednesday, and then tomorrow I've got like I think 3 shows anyway on my channel as usual. Back with James Redmond. Do you know what I mean? Like the same, like man run at least 2 shows a day every day, apart from one of the weekend days, man. So you man know where to find me. You know there's always content coming out and getting the YouTube channel up and running again. All of my team's highlights go on the YouTube channel, and then yeah, man, loads of stuff to come. Yeah,
make sure you subscribe.
The show with my brother as well. We're still doing it. He's in America, but I'm going studio on Wednesday to record it with him. So even though he's away, we're still working. You get me?
He's funny, man. He sent me a video the other night, yeah, like some crazy time in the morning. It was lucky because I was playing FIFA, yeah, and he was with Gunny, man knows football, innit, yeah. And they're standing in some little dark alleyway, blacked out, bro. Yeah, there's no lights in this alleyway, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck's this joker want? Yeah, at 2 a.m. Yeah. And he's going, yo, what do they call me? He calls me the Caucasian Aubameyang. He goes, yo, you've been airing this guy, bruv, yeah? He's been a supporter of you since day one, since your gunner bang chat. He was chat. He goes, make sure you do a show with him. And so the next day I got the guy on the show, innit? Yeah, fucking, he's sound, bruv, yeah? He's proper sound guy. So I'm gonna do a little thing with him going forward, and Eunice as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna get one other Arsenal fan. There's gonna be 2 Chelsea and 2 Arsenal every week. So yeah, that's coming up. Probably start that next week. Every Tuesday afternoon, that's going to be 2 o'clock UK time. And but yeah, I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I don't think we're starting that tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be sick. But he cracks me up, man. He's funny, man. He has me in stitches. Yeah, him and Troops on the fucking rampage in New York. That's about to get messy, bruv.
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, New York ain't ready for that shit.
Like, literally, you could hear him coming before you see him.
Oh, bro, 100%. Them two are yeah, bro. You're gonna get messy out there. You get me? Big them up. And shout out, where is it? My man said, "Dear, can you watch my team live?" You can watch us live, bro. I always put on our Instagram and on my Instagram as well the time and the date of the home games, in it, if you're London based, and then away games. Like next week we're Southampton away, because we're in the Southern Division, in it. But yeah, like all of our fixtures are on the League FA website, and they'll also be on our Instagram. So yeah, you guys are always welcome to come down and watch. And yeah, and it's free as well. Like other teams are selling tickets, but yeah, I don't want to sell tickets. Like you lot can just come down, innit?
Yeah, exactly. So, fuck paying to watch it, man. It's free. Like it's a community.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Come down. That's what it is. Just come down, watch the game, and just create an atmosphere, bro. Like I'm not really trying to sell tickets. Like
yeah, man.
So I just want people to come down, innit? Like it's a sport that's not massive in the UK yet, but it's up and coming, innit? And we just need eyes on it. So like,
do you know what? If the UK actually pattern it properly, it'll make our leagues going forward, all of our leagues from like lower leagues all the way up to the Premier League, it'll make it so much more technical, because this is how these South American teams do it. It's how the Spanish teams do it. Yeah, there's loads of countries like when you think of Spanish, you think technical footballers.
Yeah, but it's normal, bro. It's normal. Like there's a video on YouTube with Barcelona playing futsal, and it's Villanova versus Pep, and you see them playing futsal, yeah, and like fucking Gerard Piqué, unreal. Like like some of these players, bro, Sergio Busquets, bro, unreal. Like, do you know what I mean? These guys grow up playing this sport, and it's the reason why they're so good in tight areas, and the reason why they're so good on the ball, and it's overlooked here. Do you know what I mean? Because they just care about pace and power here, but that's why these guys get their pants pulled down when they come up with technical teams, innit? And they don't know how to press, and they don't know how to do these things. So I think it's a true measure of a footballer here when they don't have space in it. Like that's how you separate the weak from the strong in football, is when you take time and space away from them.
Two quick super chats before we wrap up. Nipan says, question for you both. I missed this one earlier. Who is one player you would love to have on your team from a fiercest rival? What, past or present? If we're going present, we're going present. Before this season, I would have said Kane.
Yeah,
but I don't know. If we're going past, then I'd say Roy Keane. Yeah, he was just a fuckery. Him and Vieira in midfield would be mad.
Yeah,
that would have been mad.
Past for me is definitely Bergkamp. Present, when I say present, I mean in the league at the moment. I'm probably looking at who am I looking at? What team do I look at and I say, yo, I really want that player, bro? Like, I don't really know, fam. You know what I mean? I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I wanted Grealish, to be honest, but it's one of them ones. I think he would suit Man United better, innit? I think Man City's too structured for him. I think at Man United he would have an absolute field day. He would have a bit more freedom. Yeah, exactly. I think Jack Grealish, man. Like, I think Jack Grealish.
And we'll end on this one. Big up to T Aston Villa, man. Would Brendan Rodgers be a step towards challenging for the title for United? Will Donny van der Beek finally get a game against Watford? I don't think Brendan wins the title or challenges with Man U. I don't think he's good, but he ain't great, man. He's a very good coach, but I don't think he gets you lot challenging.
Bruv, you know what it is? He gets us closer, but not close enough.
And that's for Donny. Donny ain't getting a game, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Donny might as well just go home. Just go home, mate. Just go home. Go back to Ajax, bruv, and be free. Like, it's mad. But listen, make sure you subscribe to Rants' channel in the link in the title. Make sure you do that now. The pinned comment in the chat is Rants' Twitch. So make sure you go and follow that as well. I'll be back on Henry Wright TV in an hour and 50 minutes. So I'm going to go and grab some dinner. And then I'll be on there and we'll be talking about, funny enough, Vlahovic, who's linked to Arsenal and Tottenham. So yeah, we're going to go and talk about that later. Listen, all have a wonderful evening. And I'm out of here. I'll take her out.